Star Wars: The Gungan Frontier, released in 1999. Do you like Star Wars Episode 1? Do you like balancing things on scales? Well, if you mash those two things together into a game, you would probably end up with the Gungan Frontier. This is an ecosystem simulator based on the Star Wars universe. And out of all the things in the Star Wars universe they chose to make a game out of, they chose the Jar Jar Binks people. One of the most disliked and annoying cultures in the entire series. They could have picked the Ewoks, but no. They choose the clumsy fish dog people. So the game starts off with Shrek, the king of the Gundams, wanting to colonize the moon of Naboo. But there's no life on the planet, so there's no food. So he's going to get his good buddies, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Queen Amidala, to bring it to life for colonization. So you start off on, I think, a randomly generated map, and R2-D2 will be your companion bringing life to this dead moon. You're pretty much going to build a food chain. You put down plants, then you put down your creatures to eat the plants, the herbivores, and then you put down the creatures to eat those creatures who eat those plants, carnivores. The idea is to create a balanced ecosystem, so just the right amount of everything for the animals to eat at the right pace, so there's a steady supply of food resources for the Gundans to eat. If there's lots of resources for the Gundans to eat, the population grows. If there's not a lot of resources to eat, the population goes down. So the game kind of goes something like this. I put down the plants, they start growing and multiplying. Then I put down these Galoomp creatures. The Galoomps eat the plants, but they're eating them faster than they can grow. And the Galoomps themselves are breeding and multiplying too. So I bring in a predator, this pterodactyl thingy, to eat some of the Galoomps to keep their population down. So I play some more for a bit, then I kind of realized the pterodactyl things are breeding out of control. The skies were just full of them, and they just ate everything. So it didn't take long before my ecosystem was destroyed. Just like that, it was gone. So you have to be really careful. How much does a creature eat? How long does it live? How often does it breed? How many offspring does it have to produce? How fast should the Gungans consume each of the animals? This game is actually really complex. Now, me playing this game, it's kind of like Jar Jar Binks being a galactic senator. A complete idiot in over his head, but, I mean, I tried anyway. I laid some trees down and some cute deer thingies that ate the trees. And for a predator, I put down a rancor. Hey, something I recognize, good. So I set the Gungan to consume the deer at a high rate, and I just kind of mashed the button. I make tons of these deer, and the Gungan population just explodes. So I quickly make more trees for the deers to eat. Then I rapidly click back to making more deer, and the population just keeps growing like nuts. Then my hand gets tired, and the Gungan population goes back down. Then I do it again, and the population goes back up. Then my hand gets tired again, and the population goes back down. Alright, so this obviously isn't the right way to go about this, so I try this again, nice and slow. And things do build slowly, but they're stable. And then something happens, I don't know what, and the whole ecosystem just goes out of whack again. And at this point, I was just frustrated, and I said, whatever, I'm going to destroy this planet with the game's Create a Disaster ability.
Ah, it's a moon quake! It's a moon quake!
Oh, great, okay, yeah. Jar Jar just comes out screaming like a lunatic and ruins the one moment I might have enjoyed in this game. So yeah, I was playing this on easy mode, and the other modes are way more restrictive than this. But yeah, this one was tough, and you know, when it comes to games like this, these type of games make me look like Jar Jar Binks, a clueless, ugly dogfish man. But don't let my incompetence stop you. I do think if you like micromanagement games and are really good with numbers, you're probably actually going to love this thing. The game's certainly not for me. I don't think I'm smart enough for it. But yeah, I could definitely see some people liking it. And after playing this, you know, I think I learned two things here. Number one, ecosystem is a very delicate thing. Such a tiny thing can just totally throw it out of whack. Number two, even the animal life associated with the Gungans look pretty much as stupid as they do. So there you have it, the Gungan Frontier. Thanks for watching.